you know, as soon as you started singing and Thane introduced you, he said, they're lousy singers. But he didn't mean it really, he was just taking fun. You know, I have nothing prepared to say, but I look out over, you know, what are friends? And I think of, you know, my happy years here. I remember when I early came here, I don't know, most of you people heard of or may be known of, help me, Marilyn, who's our friend from Wisconsin? Brooks Fields. Yeah, Brooks Fields. Brooks was Brooks and Martha Fields. Yeah, Brooks was a wonderful guy. And so this takes you back many years. And you know, one day we were driving someplace after I had just briefly met him, and he says, "Hey, Barney," he says, "when the hell did you get your name?" And I said, why Brooks? He said, "Well, you know, it's just a name for a damn dog." And he said, "Where did you get that name?" And so I said, "Well, Brooks, you know, I don't know where I got it. It just when when I was a kid and was growing up, I had an uncle or someone in the family who, you know, just started calling me, instead of Bernard, you know, calling me Barney." And he said, "Well, you know," he says, "I think that was a hell of a thing for that guy to do." Brooks and I went through his life. The wonderful guy has gone to God, but we had wonderful times. But when I think about that, and when I think about, you know, the people that I've met here, and even before here when I was at St. Louis University, when I think of the years I've had, you know, people say, you know, "Good Lord, how are you?" And I say, "How are you feeling?" And I says, "Oh, I'm feeling tired. I can kind of get up." And, you know, they'll say something like, "Well, you know, what do you," and I say, "You know, well, what do you think? You know, when you get to be 94 years old, how do you expect to feel?" I said, "I feel fine." So, and that leads me to just a few words I want to say. I feel fine. I look back over my years in life, and I realize how blessed I have been, how blessed to. I had a mother and a father who were wonderful people. I had 3 brothers and a sister, Marilyn, who is here. Wonderful family. You know, we fought, of course, as kids fight, but we had love. But somehow or other we grow up with the realization of what love is, whatever it is, because it's quite a mystical thing. But it's, as I think we all would admit, it's the most wonderful thing that comes across our lives. And so we grew up loving, and now I look back. I do this You know, just when I go out with my stick and walking along and think back over those years, and I think of how blessed I have been to know so many wonderful people, such as yourselves, such as those whom I have known and come to love over the years. When I came to Gonzaga University, as someone had implied, yeah, there were a lot of problems. And somehow or other I had the idea that, well, listen, Barney, you're not going to solve all those problems. But work on it. And I met one person and another person, and I met all of you in some way or some form or other. What a blessing that was. What a wonderful thing in my life. As I look back on what God has given me, the people He has sent in my life, and how I have been blessed with God's love, God's grace, and so I say to all of you, thank you. Thank you for coming to express your appreciation and your love. There's nothing better. You have been wonderful to me, but together we have been wonderful to the world we live in. We have been wonderful to the city we come from. We have been wonderful because God has blessed us to be together in this occasion, to be together to spread His word and His love. God love you all and bless you.
Thank you so much, Father Coughlin, for your words, for the gift of your presence here tonight. Thank you all for being here. There are a number of people who I've spied as I looked out on the room and saw as people were coming in, who have made a real effort to be here, who have journeyed from some distance, and many people who decided to make this a priority over other things that they might have otherwise been doing tonight. On behalf of Gonzaga University and all of its faculty and students and staff, we want to thank all of you for being here, for making this a night that we will remember, that I know that Father Coughlin will remember, and that undoubtedly in all ways we will celebrate. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you.